Since I was a kid, I have always loved to play my Nintendo. When the Switch came out, I was so excited. The only thing that stops me from playing it though is the Joy-Cons. I'm really not a fan of them. I think they're a horrible shape, they're a tiny size, and they're just frankly uncomfortable. So today I want to show you 3 different alternatives that I think are vastly better than the Joy-Cons that come with the Switch. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, but sit back, relax, and let me show you guys what I found. The Joy-Cons, they are versatile, and I think they're pretty cool because you can play them on the go, you can pop them right off. Actually, the Switch came with a controller slide rail here. So as you guys can see, you can actually pop your Joy-Cons right on for this Frankenstein flat face looking controller. And you can game like this, which I will admit is a lot better just because of the ergonomic handle shape, but I still don't really love it. Now, the third way you can play with Joy-Cons is remotely, and you can just kind of hold them one in each hand, comfortably place them to your side, have a really nice, relaxed gaming experience. But the issue for me is the joysticks have a tiny travel path. The buttons are kind of cramped in an awkward spot for your hand. The minus button's hard to even press. I mean, these things kind of stink in my opinion. I just don't think they're very substantial, and I need something a little bit better, more surface area. So let's go ahead and go to our first upgrade. We'll look at a controller called the SplitPad Pro. Now, these are just like the original Joy-Cons in terms of they slide right into the slide rail and they allow you to play on the go. So if you're traveling on an airplane or a long car ride, this could be a great alternative for you. The only bad part is it makes the overall Switch size extremely long. But other than that, you can see the increased surface area kind of gives you a feel of a Pro controller if you've tried that one out. The joysticks are much larger, have a nice rubber coating, large D-pad, the triggers are nice surface size and feel great. It even has assignable back buttons, so I'm enjoying the SplitPad Pro a lot when I travel, and this has been my go-to. Now, there is no HD rumble, IR support, or motion controls inside of a SplitPad Pro, but you know, for an alternative, I think it is a vast improvement over the Joy-Con. Taking it a step further, we'll look at the Pro controller. Now, this, for all intensive purposes, has been shockingly good. It has great handles, feels very ergonomic, super comfortable, something you'd want to game for hours in if you want to play a game like Zelda Breath of the Wild or something like that. This is the go-to. This is a great controller. I think the spacing's great for the buttons, for the joysticks. The D-pad feels nice and clicky. The triggers are short paths. This is a great controller. It has motion controls, amiibo support, IR controls in there as well. So it's got just about anything that you could want in terms of playing from a Pro controller on your Nintendo Switch. The best controller though, my favorite controller that I found is actually the GameCube style Switch controller. This thing is great. It's got all the great classic features that we remember from 2001 when we played the GameCube, as far as like shape and everything like that, button size, placement. It's all great. It feels good. Couple key changes here and a few upgrades. It's got a couple things like the Pro controller. It obviously has wireless support, so that's great. It also has built-in Bluetooth. You can hook this up and pair it with your PC. If you want to play like Super Smash Online or something like that, you can easily do it. Now, they've given us a larger D-pad, so that's pretty cool. You also will notice that they gave us an additional left bumper that was never there before. And the 2 joysticks here, they actually have clicky buttons on the inside, and that was never there before. So overall, I think they've done a great job upgrading this controller. The travel path on the actual triggers on the back is slightly less, but that's because we're losing a little bit of that functionality. Just serves as a normal trigger now back there. Still great feeling, and I gotta tell you, for Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, or obviously Super Smash Brothers, you cannot beat it. This is a great controller. All right, guys, well, that is gonna wrap up the video today on 3 better alternatives to the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and until I see you guys on next week's video, we out.